Hello, Griner Game Changers. It is Monday, and today is an A Day. These are your morning announcements for September 28th, 2020. I'd like to welcome all our sixth graders who are phasing into our campus for face to face learning today. Welcome to Griner. We are so excited to have you. So, at this time, all students, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now for a moment of silence, please. Welcome, sixth grade face-to-face learners. We are so happy to have you here. Just a few things I want to keep in mind. I know you're going to learn a lot today, and there are going to be a lot of changes to our campus that were not happening last year. So 7th and 8th grade, you're going to have a big change as well. So let's get ready for some of the new rules. Some things to keep in mind that are really direct right now is that you must wear your mask at all times when you're here on campus. Please make sure that you have it on, not under your nose, not under your chin. It needs to be over your nose and over your mouth. You can take it off when you are eating lunch. However, you will need to put it back on when we release you to the gym or outside. You need to charge your device every night and bring it to campus. Please make sure that your device is charged because you will be using it here on campus. Remember that on our campus, you will only be using your laptop and, if needed, a notebook and a pencil. That is the only thing you should be carrying inside your backpack. Remember that girls, you can bring in a small purse. It can only be 4 by 5 by 6 by 5. So please make sure that you're bringing in a small purse. And if you are bringing in a water bottle, it can be empty to fill at one of the water stations, or you can bring in a sealed water bottle. Also, in the hallways, make sure that you walk on the right side of the hallway and follow the directions of one-way hallways and 6-foot markers. You must stay 6 feet apart when you're in the hallway. That is pretty much the length of your arms if they were spread out. And you want to make sure that you are walking away from each other, not walking side by side or close to each other. Your teachers will go over other guidelines, so please make sure that you are listening to those guidelines. New schedule does start today, so all learners, you are following this new schedule. Everyone must be ready for morning announcements at 8:15. Those who are at home, you will listen to morning announcements and our SEL activity. You may have other items that your teachers will require. However, you will be reporting your first period every morning for morning announcements. Also, those who are on campus, you will be picking up your PPE. That is your desk shield and your face shield. And soon here, we will be passing out headphones for those who may need headphones when you're in class. Again, be reminded that lunch is now only 30 minutes and you will go to lunch by your teacher. All of this information can be found on our website. So please log into our website if you have not reviewed our expectations for reentry. Virtual cheer tryouts start now. So if you haven't done it and you're interested in joining our cheer team, please make sure that you go to the Google Classroom using the code GAIZRFH. Softball tryouts. Attention, Lady Yellow Jackets. Softball tryouts will begin Wednesday, September 30th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Please bring your physical, glove, and mask. Can't wait to see everyone. That is from Coach Whitman. Team conditioning for track. Team conditioning will begin after school Monday, September 28th through October 1st from 4 to 5 p.m. You must have a physical before you are allowed to participate. If you have your physical already, email it to treyfoster@dallasisd.org. Also, join the Griner Athletics Google Classroom, code TTCQYMX, to keep up with the latest in Griner sports news and information. Don't forget to self-screen. Again, we want to make sure that everyone is here and on their A game. So if you are feeling unwell, please make sure that you do stay home. Some of the symptoms for COVID are feeling feverish or measured temperature greater or equal than 100.4. If you have a temperature when you arrive here, you will be sent to our isolation room and you will be sent home. Any loss of smell or taste, cough, difficulty breathing, headache, chills, sore throat, shaking, any muscle aches or diarrhea could also mean that you have one of the symptoms for COVID. So again, please make sure that you're self-screening every day. We will be checking your temperature every morning before you come into the building. You will not be allowed to enter the building without a mask or without us taking your temperature. Now for your Motivational Monday announcement from the counselors.
Good morning, Game Changers, and welcome to our daily Counselor Corner session. We would like to also welcome our sixth graders to our beautiful campus. I'm Dr. Fitzroy, the seventh grade counselor on campus. Today is Motivational Monday. Sometimes, students, we feel as though we have all the time in the world to complete a task, so we put it off for a while. When we put that task off, we may forget about it. A few weeks ago, you were asked to set goals for the school year and upcoming week. We have to stay motivated to complete our goals and to get good grades. Not only that, to improve our learning. Look at this clip.
Unleash your DIY superpowers. You can make your own high-quality natural candles.
How much time do you spend every day debating with yourself whether you should go and study or procrastinate a little longer? Well, let me give you some advice. Sometimes you have to ignore what you're feeling and just go through the motions. You might feel like watching TV. You might feel like doing something. You might not feel like doing something. And instead of not doing it, just go ahead and go through the motions. Get it done. Get out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's the problem most students have. They negotiate with procrastination. And at first, it's difficult to overcome. But the more you do it, the more you make yourself study even when you don't feel like it, the easier it will become. Get up and go and study. We all know the students that complain about their grades. They make excuses why they couldn't achieve higher. But because they're making excuses, they blame everyone else but themselves, so they don't do anything about it. They don't fix anything. They don't improve anything, so they continue getting the same grades. If all you do is complain, nothing's going to happen in your life. Be obsessed over your future. Be consumed by the possibilities. The super successful don't stop when they hit their targets. They simply reset and go again. That dream is not going to just sit there and wait for you to come and get it. You've got to chase it. You've got to chase it like a man possessed. You've got to go and get it. So, what are you doing about it? You've got to take action with your study. Find a solution to your problem. Don't be the problem. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. If you increase your studying by 50%, your grades are also likely to increase. And if they don't, then find out why.
Wow, students, awesome, right? All right. Now, what is something you procrastinate on? What were your consequences when you were procrastinating? Now, what can you do to stop procrastinating and change the game? Remember, you're game changers. We have to stay motivated, students. We have to stay motivated. Scott Nichols, 6th grade counselor, Dr. Fenceroy, 7th grade counselor, Mr. Valdez, 8th grade, and Miss Johnson, 8th grade counselor.
All right, guys, that's all for today's announcement. Let's make it a great Monday. Remember, we don't play the game, we change the game. Let's have a great day. And remember always, we are family and we will protect this house.